Hi everybody, it's Miss Knutson. And as I promised, I am making a video about the paper sculpture assignment that I gave you this week. So I want to show you the ins and outs of that project so that you can do this assignment with confidence this week. Okay, so let's take a minute to talk about the supplies that you'll need and kind of what that is. All right, so I asked you to use two different types of paper. The first piece of paper is going to be your base that you'll create your paper sculpture on, which will be a page out of your sketchbook. So it could just be a plain piece of sketchbook paper. And so I tore one out of my sketchbook. I took off the little nubbies to have a base to glue my paper forms onto for my paper sculpture. Now I asked you to either tear another page out of your sketchbook, just plain old white page from the sketchbook, and this is good, this is enough. You can use these, or you can use different colors of paper. So if you have construction paper or origami paper or any sort of special paper that you want to use for your paper forms, you can use that. But there's the goal is that you will make a relief sculpture, which, as we talked about in class, is when you have a flat surface, but you are going to have things coming out from your flat surface. Different than a sculpture that is in the round, which means that you can walk all around your sculpture. Okay, so it's a little different. So this is a relief sculpture. So you will, kind of look at it flat, and then the objects will be coming out from your base. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. Okay, everybody, the next step to make your paper relief sculpture is to make your paper forms. Okay, so these are just made out of plain sketchbook paper, the white paper that I tore out of my sketchbook. And I just want to show you the really simple shapes that I made. And if you want to make some that are similar, I've got a cone, like a little ice cream cone. I had to glue this one together. And then I've got a little spiral right here, little loop-de-loo that you can make. You can either pull it out and make it a spiral, or you can leave it coiled and tight. This is a little like accordion shape here, a little fan shape. And then I've got various folded shapes that'll pop up when glued down, like a little folded rectangle, little folded triangle, and then a little tube right here. This one needed to be glued together as well, but it's kind of like a piece of pasta or something almost. And then I've got this one, which is kind of a odd shaped little origami, or looks like a kite, but it also pops up from both sides. So those are some examples of what you can fold with your paper. And you can attach these to your base with glue. And I'll show you what I did with my shapes. Okay, so I filled about half of my paper with my paper shapes. You can see I chose to do some of them in color and some of them are white. And you can choose whatever you would like to do. If you would like to keep it all one color, if you would like to shake it up like I did. You can see some of my shapes, my little curly cues pop up really nicely. Here's my little accordion. They go up and down, and I attach little colored flags to them, which is pretty cool. And then I've got my little kite shapes here, these little kind of mini paper airplane shapes, and they pop up really nicely. And I had 3 of them, so I kind of put them in a row. It's an idea. And there's tubes. I had another little accordion fold, and I actually glued both ends down, so I kind of have this little star shape. Anyway, so when you're done with your paper sculpture, you should have your page filled with all sorts of fun shapes. And you can make a picture if you want to, or you can leave it really abstract and fun. That's totally up to you. So fill your whole page Use colors if you want to, or patterned paper if you want to. And your result should be a page full of fun three-dimensional objects that you can either look at on the wall, hanging up on the wall like this, or you can look at it flat and see all the fun dimensional qualities there. So again, this is a relief three-dimensional paper sculpture that you guys can do this week for your homework, and we'll bring them all in and see how all of our sculptures are different. And you can use color or white, whichever you like, but this should be a very fun project for you to do, and I can't wait to see them all together, and maybe we can cover a whole wall in our classroom or hallway with these and show off all of our creativity. All right, thanks guys, and I will see you on Monday, and I can't wait to see all of your creations. Bye.